Hey folks! So today I thought I would talk to you about my relationship with fashion and mainly my relationship with Fairy K. So I've been dressing in like Fairy K since I was 19, 20. Basically I've always really loved like pastel colours and pastel fashion, like bright, bold, fun, cute colours. It's always been something that I've really liked since a young age. I went through like a lot of phases over the years and then kind of finally settled on Fairy K like in kind of like my early 20s. By that point I'd like completely given up on Lolita. That kind of like wasn't something that I was interested in anymore for mostly dysphoria reasons. And that kind of links into why I'm so strongly attached to Fairy K. I feel like with Fairy K I can be more myself. I can present more masculine and more androgynous when I'm wearing Fairy K compared to when I'm wearing other styles. Despite the colours, like I know that people look at these colours and they think they're really feminine, and I'm just like, I really don't see them as feminine, so they don't affect me in that way, and I find them really calming and I'm just drawn to them. I feel like it's really important for people to have like that association with the way that they dress and the way that makes them feel. When I'm wearing Fairy K, I feel like myself. I know that sounds really cliche, but like I couldn't imagine myself not wearing Fairy K on a regular basis. I've been really lucky that when I was working a regular choice for like those 2 years in London, I could wear literally whatever I wanted and I felt always comfortable and at home in the clothes that I was wearing, because, you know, I just got to be myself and dress like in whatever I wanted. After recently having to dress not in Fairy K at work, in like a work uniform and kind of like dark colours, like navy colours every single day, I didn't feel inspired to do my makeup or make myself look a bit more like myself. So as much as the job was good in its own way, I didn't feel like I could be myself there, and it kind of dragged me down a little bit mentally. I'm sure you've noticed like my lack of videos recently. I just kind of had a bit of a rough time, and with all the moving and everything and like a lot of stress. A couple of days ago I had my wallet stolen, so that hasn't been good. I'm no longer at that job. I'm now at a new job. Hopefully, I'm not going to say anything just in case I don't get it, because I'm going to be really sad if I don't, so I'm not going to say anything. But again, at this job I'll be able to wear whatever I want, and just knowing that in my head makes me feel so much more happy, because I'm just like, this means I can get up, I can put on whatever I want, I can open my wardrobe, I can like, I'm gonna put this shirt on, these fucking shorts, or like sweatpants or jeans or whatever, and I can do my makeup and I can like look more at myself, and I can wear my badges and my accessories, and it's just so important being able to dress the way that I want to. It doesn't give me dysphoria to dress in this way at all. If anything, I feel like this is my own version of my masculinity. Like, I have like, you know, as much of a masculine silhouette as I can with the body shape that I have. So I wear like, kind of like, you know, not super fitted clothes. I kind of have like baggy clothes and like longish t-shirts and baggy t-shirts and whatnot, because that's just how I feel most comfortable. And it's been this way since I started dressing in Fairy K, and I feel like actually Fairy K kind of helped me figure out who I was in terms of my identity and, you know, like things like that. Especially because the transition I made from Lolita to Fairy K started off with me wearing skirts and stuff like that, but throughout that period of time I realised how dysphoric skirts and dresses made me. Like, the last time I wore Lolita and actually enjoyed it was when I was in Japan, and that's after I'd just come out as non-binary. So something definitely clicked in my head at that point, like after coming out and after realising how it made me feel, that I always felt uncomfortable wearing skirts and dresses. Just, I thought that I felt like I needed to not feel like it made me feel bad, so I kind of ignored it for a while. But then yeah, I came out and then I got more into Fairy K, and I found friends who were like me. Like, I have a lot of, you know, like trans masculine or trans men friends who are into Fairy K and just live their life. And I mean, that's been really important for me to have that kind of, those friendships, to talk to other people who feel the same way that I do. But yeah, honestly, like, when I'm feeling down, if I can dress the way that I want to and do my makeup the way that I want to and express myself in the way that I want to, it definitely helps with those negative feelings of like insecurities and lack of self-confidence and just, you know, the general things that people feel about themselves, or specifically like how trans people feel about themselves and their relationships with themselves and their body. Having that freedom to dress the way that you want is just so important. I can't use the men's loo, however, when I'm dressed like this, unless I'm in a queer or LGBT plus friendly space. You know, that's just like the only time that I could, I can't go into the men's loos, I just can't. I don't pass at all, like 0%. I don't get gendered like correctly by people in public who don't know me, unless I've already stated my pronouns and whatnot, but I kind of have to come out if I want them to use it correctly, and I feel like with strangers I just can't be bothered. Now that I've legally changed my name to Caspian, oh, did I say that I've done that? Have I said that I've done that? I've done that? Yeah, anyway, I've legally changed my name to Caspian now, so that's all official. My name outs me for me. So that's one side of it, but the way I dress kind of, unless people like see these and understand these, I don't think that I will pass until, I don't know, yes, maybe further down the line of my transition, but the way that I dress means that I don't get gendered correctly, and it sucks, and I don't know if I ever like will, but I enjoy dressing the way I do, and I know that a lot of people who start their transition start to fall out the habits of wearing the things that used to make them happy, and that's totally valid because that's how I feel about Lolita. But for me, Fairy K doesn't give me dysphoria, it makes me feel better. Like, I can't say that it's euphoria, but I feel like myself when I'm wearing Fairy K, and yeah, it's just that's my relationship with it, and that's how I feel with it, and I intend to wear it for many more years to come. Anyway, thank you for watching. I feel like I've rambled on for quite a long time and I'm speaking very fast, so apologies if you had just trouble keeping up. But I really want to get back into video making because I've been kind of given the kick up the arse a little bit to get back into it. Kind of shout out to my friend Victor for being the inspiration that I needed in this time of my life, because he's very talented, very active, very, like, he gets a lot of things done, and I want to be like that. So yeah, thank you Victor, and I hope you enjoyed this video if you watched it as well. Anyway, yes, I will see you all later. Bye.